I was standing on a railway platform, holding my hand out for spare change, when a man in a $5,000 suit looked me in the eyes and said something that destroyed me. He didn't insult me. He didn't yell. He simply asked one question. And that question changed my entire life. If you've ever been looked down on, underestimated, or made to feel like you were nothing, then stay with me till the end. Because this story isn't about begging. It's about the most powerful kind of revenge. The kind where you win without raising your voice. Hit like, subscribe, and let me tell you how it happened. I lived on a railway station. Not the romantic kind you see in movies, but the kind that smells like rust, sweat, spilled tea, and impatience. Every day was the same. People rushing, announcements blaring, trains screaming into the platform like they were angry at the world. And there I was, sitting on the cold concrete floor, palm open, eyes lowered. Some people avoided eye contact. Some pretended to check their phones. A few dropped coins, not out of kindness, but out of guilt. Each coin felt the same. Heavy, cold, humiliating. But hunger doesn't care about dignity. So I begged. One afternoon, I noticed him. Tall, sharp haircut, perfectly pressed suit. His shoes alone probably cost more than everything I owned. The way people moved aside for him. The confidence in his walk. I thought, this is it. This is the one. I stood up, adjusted my torn clothes, and stepped in front of him. I held out my hand. Sir, anything helps. He stopped. Not rudely, not aggressively. He just looked at me. Not through me, at me. Then he asked, do you always take from people? Or have you ever given anything to someone? The question hit harder than any insult ever could. My throat went dry. I'm a beggar, I said quietly. I survive by asking. I have nothing to give. He smiled. Not mockingly, but knowingly. Then you have no right to ask. I felt my face burn. People nearby were watching. He continued. I'm a businessman. I believe in exchange. If you can give me something, I'll give you something. If you can't, then neither can I. And with that, he walked past me, boarded his train, and disappeared. I didn't move for a long time. My hand was still stretched out. But it felt heavier than ever. Anger came first. Who does he think he is? Then shame. Then something worse. Truth. That night, I couldn't sleep. His words echoed again and again. If you think you have nothing to give, you don't deserve to take. For the first time in years, I didn't beg the next day. Or the next. I just sat there, thinking. On the third day, my eyes drifted toward the railway tracks. Wildflowers were growing there, bright, defiant, alive, in the middle of dirt and steel. And suddenly, a thought struck me. What if I give something back? Not money, not value as they define it, but value as I define it. I picked a few flowers. When someone gave me a coin, I handed them a flower. Some laughed, some smiled. One woman whispered, "That's actually really nice." Something strange happened. People stopped dropping coins out of pity. They started giving intentionally. They smiled. They thanked me. And I noticed something terrifyingly beautiful. When I ran out of flowers, the money stopped too. That's when it hit me. They aren't giving charity. They're making a purchase. Weeks later, I saw him again. Same man, same suit, same train. I walked up to him. But this time, I didn't feel small. "Sir," I said calmly. "Today, I have something to give." He raised an eyebrow. I held out flowers. "If you give me money," I said, "I'll give you these." He stared for a moment, then smiled. He paid. He took the flowers. And before leaving, he said, "You understand business now. Today, you stopped being a beggar." 6 months later, we met again. Same station. But this time, I was wearing clean clothes. Standing tall, carrying documents. He looked confused, then shocked. "You're the beggar," he said. I smiled. I replied. "Now I run a flower supply business. And I'm traveling to expand it." For the first time, he looked small. There was no shouting, no insult, just realization. The man who once denied me money, now respected me, not because I begged better, but because I became better. Here's the truth. The world doesn't reward need. It rewards value. The moment I stopped seeing myself as worthless, The world followed. If this story hit you deep, hit that like button. Comment below. What do you have to give that you've been underestimating? And subscribe, because the most powerful revenge stories are the ones where growth wins. See you in the next story. Speech Balloon Fire.